This has gotta go. This is. Hi, my name is Mick and I'm on a health journey. For a very, very, very long time, I have had severe sleep apnea. Apnea is basically another way of saying, hey, you're not breathing while you're sleeping. I've always been told that I'm a really bad snorer. It didn't really get through to me how bad my sleep apnea was until I started waking up to somebody taking my pulse. When somebody's thinking you might be dead when you're asleep, you probably need to see somebody. So I had a sleep study done. The test that they had, it came in this kind of like little black lunchbox that had that little, you know, the little thing that they put on your, you know what I mean. I slept with that for a couple days as best as I could, and then sent the box back in, and then they ran the data off of that. They shared that with me, and it was shocking. According to the sleep study, I stopped breathing more than 60 times every hour, at least once every minute. My pulse ox was dangerously low. The doctors usually want to see like a 95 to 100. They start getting concerned if it's between 90 and 95, and then they get really worried to the point that they might want you to go to a hospital if it's under 90. My average throughout the night was an 88, and it dipped into the 40s. I was getting so little oxygen that it was starting to do some real damage. Damage that I'm not even fully aware of. Once I got those numbers, the next step was to get a CPAP. Basically how a CPAP works is it's a box that creates air pressure, and that air pressure goes into a tube that connects to a piece that's either going into your nose or going into your nose and your mouth. And the idea is to force in enough air that it opens up those airways so that you don't stop breathing while you sleep. With the CPAP, I stop breathing about 10 and a half times every hour, which is a huge difference. So in the meantime, they're checking the data, getting back in touch with me, and adjusting the lower end of the pressure as necessary. If the people at the sleep clinic feel like I need something more than that, then I may end up switching from a CPAP to a BiPAP, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I know I showed you it before, but this time, we're taking a deep dive. All right, let's crack into this bad boy. Where's the zipper? This is the computery part of the CPAP. Start button and stop button up here. There's a home button here, and then you have this little dial that kind of goes through options on the screen here. Power supply, and you have this bit that connects to the hose, and the hose goes to your face. Notice how it's empty? That is for water reservoir. So you open this, you pour water in, you close it up, and then this plugs into the side like this. We've got this hose. Plug this in. I thought it was really clever that this like moves freely, so that if you're on one side of the bed, you're on the other side of the bed. This plugs into your face piece. This is called a cushion. Cushion goes over your face like this, and then the hose connects here. My face doesn't seem to be really fit for these, and it's even weirder with the rest of the setup as it's put together. Okay, now there's a hook here, and then there's another. It is very secured here, but I have to admit I don't like. It wants to slip to the point that if I open my mouth while I'm asleep, this bit right here can sometimes pull and tug on some of the bridge of my nose.
And to create a very famous villain that I currently look like right now, it would be very painful. He's gotta go. This is.
So this is the setup that I use now. It's quite a simple setup, really. This bit goes into here, and then you just fire the thing up. So this dial here has some different modes. This kind of shows you how your last sleep was. That does two things. It causes this to heat up the water that's in here, and it also warms up the tube. So then we're going to hit start, and it's showing the pressure that's going in. Every once in a while, this little bit gets loose. I kind of have to adjust it from time to time because this will slip off. And then in the middle of my sleep, it comes off. So that's my CPAP. I'm okay with this just being something that I have to do from now on. I'm okay with that. But what's more important is that I'm getting quality sleep. And I have to tell you, it's the best sleep that I've had in years, if not decades.